Hi, Tom and Steve, another video, and I'm just going to kind of a side note here is that I had a pretty intense this morning. Everybody's got their journey, and I don't know how to explain it to you, but everybody's got their journey, and I have the honor at times to experience those journeys out there, and all of them, and some are good, and some, I got to tell you, they're pretty intense. A lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, and a lot of stuff goes on. But let me just go ahead and continue. I want to talk about a relationship with God, but the one thing I want to tell you, and I think some of you may out there think, sometimes I get out there. And let me tell you why. I think it's kind of important to let you know where I'm coming from. And where I'm coming from is I had mentioned at the very beginning when I started doing the videos that in 2010 I had a car crash. I got in a very bad accident. I went somewhere. That experience alone, the only way that I can tell you, it just opened up the universe. And what it opened up of all the different possibilities that are out there. And I'm talking about other previous lives, past lives, future lives, other life forms, other aliens, and dimensions, and all the stuff that's out there. And the thing that it is just almost as infinite you can imagine, all the different possibilities out there. But the one thing that keeps everything common together is God. Our relationship with God. And I said this in the last video. The reason God created us to be with Him forevermore. He with you and you with Him. And that is constantly growing to each other. You were born out of the light. You were nurtured in the light. And now you have the relationship. You're going through this journey of this lifetime and maybe other lifetimes before and other times in the future. Many different forms. All the possibilities, but all homes in one thing is our relationship with God. And the one thing I'm going to tell you too that's really important is that I pray every morning, and I've said that many times. I pray every morning about 4:30, 5:30 in the morning. I pray every morning. It's my commitment to Him, to God. It's a relationship with God. And I've gotten to know God in a way that has been, when I pray, I have certain moments. All of us have our moments with God. We all have our moments. We have our enlightenments. We have an experience of God. And I can only talk about mine, and He's always there. He's always there. And, sometimes, you don't think He's communicating with you or He's not answering your prayer or, things go on. It's always His time. But He's always there. Every single person He's created, He's with every one of us. He takes great pride in each one of us. He really does. He takes great pride. And He's very patient. He's extremely patient for us to come around. And, and we talked about the next realm. I mean, sometimes things go on in the spiritual realm that is, it can be disturbing, it can be, but nothing is forced on you. All of us have to evolve in our own way. But God's right there with you. And in this lifetime right now, as I said before, this country, everything that's going on in this world, there are a lot of things going on. And a lot of things going on. But the one thing that I have learned when I pray every morning, that relationship with God, He put you in existence to be with Him forevermore. Always, forevermore, He's with you. And just to kind of, just a refresh, a reminder of God. It is all this, all the stuff that's out there, and my wife and I are watching on YouTube that telescope whipped, and it was just amazing the images that are out there, the galaxies that go as far as beyond, and what they're finding out. Just as a side note, galaxies that they're finding out that may have existed before even the Big Bang Theory. So that throws everything away. I mean, it's really crazy how some of the galaxies have formed before the Big Bang. So it's still being investigated. It's still up in the air. But there may be there could be another explanation of how all the universe started. And I'm just going to get back to one thing: God. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. But all I'm just doing, everybody, is a reminder about God. And we're going through some tough times right now. We're going through a lot of moments, a lot of doubts, things going through our minds, but He's there. And sometimes you have to kind of put faith in Him. Things will just kind of work themselves through. But we're going to have our moments, everybody. In this country right now, what we're going through, we're going to have our moments. That's just the way things are. And but we'll get through this. We're going to get through all this. Anyway, I just said that where I'm coming from is that because of that car accident back in 2010, it just opened me up. It opened the universe to me in ways that I could not even begin to imagine. I still have a hard time imagining all the possibilities that are out there, all the stuff that goes on. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and sign off. I appreciate your time for watching the video. As always, I hope your day is going well. And thanks for watching the video. Thanks again. Until the next video. Thanks again.